Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, why the fucking pitch changing in my instrumentals and my voice? It does that. And I asked E, and E sent me on a mission, and I'm like, why do I just go to E? Because I know he techie. First of all, that annoys that nigga. Second of all, AI would just answer me back like that. I don't gotta wait for a nigga to text back. And then on top of that, yeah, this is it. This is the answers. So it just fixed that one problem.
Put that job. I'll write this in clean, short, talk
You want to
style
fix it?
blocks, so you can hit the speaker button and have your phone read
He's
each
about to
piece
tell
out
us
loud.
now.
No heavy paragraphs, no eye dragging. Here are all the reasons Logic starts pitch shifting or pitch drifting after you moved your setup. Any of these can be the cause. Task Strip 1, sample rate mismatch. Your interface and Logic project must match.
Here it is.
If one is 44.1 kilohertz and the other is 48 kilohertz,
See?
Logic
We should do 48.
faster or slower,
See?
which makes pitch rise or fall.
File, project
Check in
settings,
Logic,
audio.
File, project settings,
We
audio,
there already.
sample rate. Make sure it matches your interface.
Sample
2,
rate.
CPU overload causing dropouts.
Hold on,
in
that
pitch
was
rate.
it. Hold on.
Logic will literally play audio faster or
Go
slower
back 15
while
seconds.
you move your setup. Any of these can be the
Sample
cause.
rate.
Task Strip 1, sample rate mismatch. Your interface and Logic project must match. If
They
one is
don't have a
44.1
sample rate.
kilohertz and the
We
other
do.
is 48 kilohertz, Logic will literally play audio faster or slower,
Here it is.
which makes pitch rise or fall. Check in Logic,
Here we go.
file, project settings, audio, sample rate. Make sure it matches your interface. 2, CPU
Audio,
overload causing
sample
dropouts
rate.
and
I
pitch
don't see
bend.
that.
When the Mac gets busy,
You're right, I don't see it.
Logic sometimes tries to catch up and audio bends or warps. Signs this is the cause. Fans running, red CPU lights, system overload messages, more plugins than before, large projects after your move. Fix,
Devices.
Logic Pro settings, audio,
Buffer
IO buffer
size.
size, 28 or 256 for playback. Then turn low latency mode off.
What did they say we would find? Sample rate?
3, time.
Sample rate doesn't seem to be an option there. Is there another alternative? Because if so, I think you have addressed it there. All right, here we are. I love this shit because this shit is good and free. And once we fix this problem, because that's the thing, while I'm rapping, I'm like, is the shit fucking pitch changing while I'm rapping? Hold on. Bypass heavy plugins. That could be it too. All right, let me see. Play.
Kyrie, here's your answer in a clean speak format, so your phone can read it out loud, smooth and easy.
You had to say
No
that.
long paragraphs, no eye strain. Just tap the speaker and listen. Had why your pitch is drifting. Tap the speaker and let it talk.
Being a smart
Knock
ass.
1. CPU overload. Pitch shift.
Hmm?
When your Mac is stressed, too many plugins, too many tracks, too much stuff on your computer, Logic starts time stretching and pitch bending to keep up. It sounds like your vocals or beat are wobbling or slowing down. 2. Heavy plugins causing pitch drift. Auto-tune, ozone, waves, linear phase EQs, limiters.
I took them
and
jaws
anything
off.
with hook
Yeah.
in can cause temporary pitch drift when your CPU spikes. 3. Mismatch sample.
I just told you that you diagnosed it with mismatched sample rates, but I told you that sample rate is not a selection in settings and then audio. And then what? Question mark. Because sample rate is not a tab, nor is it a Dropbox. Thank you. Fuck. I got you. Now you can tap to speak. Like, nigga, I said no. He tried to give me answers to where you got, like, select them sideways. I'm trying to hit tap to speak, and look. Now watch how he start these messages out when I fucking tap it to speak. He gonna tell me all the shit I can do to make it tap to speak. Like, this shit be trying to be smart. Something smell like Jello. That's the black and mild smelling like Jello. Nostalgic smells.
I need to get a tissue real quick.
Jello be that smell. I'm gonna come out with a cologne called Jello.
Tap to speak friendly format. Short lines, straight answers, no eye strain.
Is that a fat ass mosquito?
What causes pitch drift in Logic and how to fix
A
it.
bony ass fly. Is that a fat mosquito or a bony fly?
Why your pitch is drifting, speeding up, slowing down.
I need a
Tap the speaker
fucking
button.
shoe. I'm gonna kill this bitch.
1. Your project sample rate changed. Even if you don't
What I say? Oh, he landed on the ground.
actually puts the sample rate
Pussy.
in a different spot where it really is. Top
Yeah.
center of Logic.
Did I
Next
get
to
him?
tempo. It says 44.1K or 48K or 96K.
He landed back in the same
If this
spot.
number switches
That's
while
the funny
audio was
part.
originally recorded at another
First, I knocked his ass on the carpet and he just sat there.
Example, song
Then he flew
recorded
back to the
at
same shit he was
44.1K,
just on.
Logic now at 48K. Your audio will sound higher and faster or lower and slower.
Alright.
90.
I was killing the fly. My ADHD got the best of me. I don't know nothing this nigga just said.
Got you, Kari. And I'll put this in a tap to speaker.
Shut up.
Slowing down. Tap the speaker button to listen. 1. Your project sample rate changed. Even if you don't see it in settings audio, Logic actually keeps the sample rate in a different spot where it really
That
is.
shit bleeding. That's what I was saying. Like,
Your ear?
Next to the
no,
sample
my face.
Oh, I'm about to say.
1.1K
Yeah, stop getting your shit trimmed down.
96K. If this number switches while audio was originally recorded,
That's some
at another
alcohol.
number, the pitch-
Free.
Example, song recorded at 44.1K, Logic now at 48K. Your audio will sound higher and faster, or lower and slower if reversed. 2. Your audio interface is forcing a different sample rate. Many interfaces automatically change sample rate.
Audio
and
MIDI
force
setup.
Logic to follow. On Mac, 1. Open audio MIDI setup. 2. Click your interface on the left.
Hold
3.
on.
On the right, check format.
Let me
Set it to the
watch
same as your Logic
Yeah.
project, usually 44.1K.
Audio.
If your interface is at 48K, but Logic
MIDI
project
setup,
is
yeah.
48K, pitch drift happens. 3. Your project on your interface on the left. 3. 2. Your audio interface is forcing a different sample rate. Many interfaces automatically change sample rate and force Logic to follow. On Mac, 1. Open audio MIDI setup. 2. Click your interface on the left. 3. On the right, check format. Set it to the same as your Logic project, usually 44.1K. If your interface is at 48K but Logic project is at 44.1K, pitch drift happens. 3. Your project has time stretch mode on. If flex pitch or flex time is enabled on your tracks, project overload, CPU spikes, audio can wobble and pitch when Logic struggles.
Dude.
Fix, hit Command F. Turn off flex on every track you're not using it on. WAR 4, your CPU is getting hammered since you said you
Dude.
got you, Kari.
Just show me how to adjust the sample rate, or just show me where to go. I think you just had me in MIDI audio settings, but let me just be clear. I have a Motu MK5. All right, here we go. Devices.
You got a SIG?
The gun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you had like a Taurus or something.
No, because I got a 9. I got 6 Sawyer.
Okay.
Fucking. All right, let's see what it's saying this time.
I want a G26 on these niggas. I don't want to spend my money on that, but
I want automatics. They got Uzi Uptown. I'm
If
gonna
I-
get me a Uzi.
if I could splurge, I would get that joint.
It's a Uzi for like 1,400 Uptown.
Your sample rate in Logic when
1400.
I got Shotty too. I got Mossberg and shit in the other room.
But I don't. See, I'm not licensed, so I can't be carrying all that shit.
Nigga, get your passport. Fuck that shit, bro. That shit not real. The passport really than that. The passport really than license to carry.
Step 2.
You don't put your address on it though. I'm gonna show you how to do it with the with no address. You know how to address the passport application as if you a private national. You're gonna use roll-free delivery and shit. You're gonna use I'm not a citizen. My parents not citizens. Boom. Second Amendment. Easy.
You should see something like
Yeah.
44.1 kilohertz.
Nothing to get in trouble for. I'm gonna carry my strap like you gonna carry your strap. I'm not operating like these 14th Amendment niggas out here, bro. I ain't that. I ain't no territorial American. Then the gun in your name, ain't no trouble you getting in, dog. There's no trouble you getting in.
Your Motu MK5 has its own sample rate control. Do this. 1. Open Motu audio setup. This installs automatically with the Motu driver. 2. In that app, look for sample rate or rate. 3. Set it to 44.1 kilohertz or 48 kilohertz. Whichever your Logic project is using. 4. After
44.1 or 48?
now Logic will
I would
show
say
the same
48.
rate. Step 5.
Because 44 is like old earphones that we used to listen to back
It changed it right back to 44, so it's staying on 44.
44 is cool.
Audio file sample rates. If they don't match, you get pitch drifting, weird warping, songs feeling too slow fast, and vocals sounding slightly sharp or flat.
All right, in my Motu settings, we changed it to 4800, but it went back to 4430 1,100. So therefore, what can we change inside the logic settings? And what should they say? And where do we find sample rates inside of logic? Because you didn't walk us through properly. And that's all I really want you to walk us through is how to find sample rates in logic right now. Do it. Go. I'm glad I ain't just hop on the track and rip, because when you think about it, like, we gotta like fix shit. I mean, yeah. It ain't, the pitch ain't drifting right now. We can get back into it. But yeah, once I get in that mode, I just want to go. You know what I mean? Take for take for take. Quit Logic Pro.
I did that already.
Make applications and audio MIDI setup. Select your multiple device on the left. Under format, choose 48.
Damn, I need
format, choose this definitely. All right, here go 48. Uh-oh. Okay. Make sure the bit depth.
Like, I be drinking a lot of water. I can feel that shit just, like, coming out of my face. Damn, look at that shit. That shit creepy. I can just feel it.
That's the alcohol that got your blood flowing like that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know, because when I do tattoos, people can't be drinking.
Okay.
Quit MIDI.
Damn.
Open Logic Pro. File project settings, audio. In a project setting, find audio sample rate. See, that's the thing.
Now I'm about to drink some more. Oh, that's crazy. Because I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now.
Okay.
But when I get fucked up, I'll be like, no, I'm good.
All these different sample rates and shit.
Damn.
That's your face outside. What? Where your blood comes from is where your space is. What?
And that's a closed caption, John.
Yo, they be so wrong, but the funny thing about AI interpretation is it tells you a funny ass version of the lyrics, which is also like, it's a chance they'll make sense. It's a chance they won't, but. All right, here we go. Take two, baby. It's time to take two on this motherfucker. We running this shit. Regardless, Inferno Season 4, Track 1. It say, you can now locate the file manually. Let Logic search on all mounted volume. Search it. Let me see.
What type of
skip on
supplements
this file.
you got over here?
I got some detox shit actually. Just
Okay.
that. All I got is just a bottle of cranberry pills.
Okay, because I be doing fish oil. I got a lot of supplements, maybe like 10 supplements.
There's like 3 necessary supplements, maybe 5. There's not that many supplements in the world. The best supplements: sea moss, monatomic gold, ashwagandha, spirulina, and what's the one that come from the trees outside? Ginkgo biloba. That's it. Ginkgo biloba expands your blood vessels, and it really increases your memory, and it allegedly works on the male libido. Allegedly. Now, then you got, but you can't just take a whole bunch at one time. If you take a whole bunch at one time, you're going to get a badass headache for like 2 weeks. You got to take it little by little. But Ginkgo biloba grows in Philly. If you ever see the trees where the leaf look like a fan, that's Ginkgo biloba. But it's an Asian tea. You can take them Jones off the trees and put them in your tea too. Now, I wouldn't do that though, because there's so many parasites. I wouldn't even fuck with nothing natural that's out of it. Yeah. But other than that,
you gave them a shirt if your back they won't wear it, right?
Yeah, facts. Now ashwagandha, that shit 6'7" with that. I take that and go to the gym. But if you take ashwagandha and you don't eat properly and all that, it'll have you throwing up and sick. But ashwagandha with the proper meal every day, cool.
I be fasting, bro. I be trying to tell you, I ain't even eat yet. I got this Chipotle.
Yeah, don't fast and take ashwagandha.
I probably don't even fucking eat this shit, bro.
Yeah, but look, now when it comes to ashwagandha, you really can't be fasting. Because I fasted, took my ashwagandha, and I played ball. And I was about to throw up and didn't have nothing to throw up. It was weird.
That's how it be. That's your body
But
fasting.
I knew it was the ashwagandha, bro. And it put me into like a badass fever all day. So that's the thing. Be careful with ashwagandha. And then also be careful with that other one. Lion's mane.
I take lion's mane, yeah.
What's the one when bitches get pregnant? Maca. And ashwagandha. Them two roots. Be careful with them two roots. You better off doing this, right? This is what you better off doing. Going to get raw root. Raw burdock root. All right, just get a raw root. Ginger, whatever. Make a tea with that. You better off making a root tea. Because the root pills will fuck you up.
I'm going to get a bitch to do that shit, bro.
The root pills is too strong, bro.
I'm about to get bitches to do everything for me from now on, bro. You just motivated me to get all these bitches working for me, bro.
You stupid. No, I didn't. That was you.
No, that was you.
That idea came out of you, nigga.
You inspired it.
Why they lose a foul? I got to locate. What the hell happened?
Because the bitches will love that shit. Like, right now, I want a plethora right now. Give me like 3. I just want 3 operating at one time and okay with that shit.
All right. What you, a Hebrew or a Muslim? How you rocking it?
I would say more Hebrew.
All right, then. That's what it is. Tell them they gotta shut the fuck up.
My name is Arabic, though, so it's like...
Fuck a name, nigga. Make a new name. Fuck you talking about?
That's true. But also, I'm okay. I'm adaptable.
You gonna let you gonna let your name pull you into some Prophet Elijah shit, bro? Prophet Muhammad shit?
No,
that's what I'm saying. If that's not what you believe, your name has nothing to do with that. You said I'm Hebrew, but my name.
Something.
Nigga, you better just rename yourself Ben Israel and get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro.
Because think about it now. If your seed renames themselves, what would you think about that? If you already had intention and stuff like that, it's like just captivate on that, like move forward with that rather than erase it, if that makes sense.
It never had the kind of control and meaning and power that you are now choosing to give it. It's like a Muslim named Christian, bro. He didn't let that shit hold him back in high school. Christian Hope. Nigga became Muslim like shit. I said, bro, you a Muslim named Christian? He said, yup. That's it.
Exactly. He never changed his name.
Christianity fake as shit.
He never changed his name or his
He never got a Muslim name. He probably did, though, when he got a shahada. You know they all get their little Muslim names and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really come into this, you'll find a Hebrew name. You find
this name. I didn't for a long time, but now I finally just like
your name.
Yeah. I am who I am. But regardless of what my mother or father thought I would be, I am what I am.
Bro, you have to understand that religion is fake anyway, and the way you dress and disguise.
It's not religion though. It's history and language.
It's history and language. Now, since you understand that part, I would have had to work my way around to get into that part. But since you understand that. I was just on this TikTok live earlier, and it was saying how the black man got these 5 identity crises, and I think I'm gonna try to find it on Pinterest because it's a real like little disrespectful picture. But it got the black man, and he dressed up as a hotep, and he in line. It's 5 black men. They all the same guy, a little cartoon guy. But he's dressed up as a hotep, then he's dressed up as a Native American, then he's dressed up as a Moor, and he's dressed up as a Muslim. And they say we confused. We don't know who we are. So honestly, bro, what they don't know is I left one comment. I said all 5 of them caricatures originated in North America. Have a nice day. Because we the North Americans. So at the end of the day, bro, it don't matter if you're Muslim or Hebrew. It's all North American shit. The problem is people don't know black people didn't come from Africa. They came from North fucking America. That be the problem. So just pick one and tell these bitches what it is, nigga. You think we came from Africa?
Hell yeah.
You know, it take 3 months to get here, and they claiming that they bought like. First of all, why wouldn't you just enslave the niggas that's here already? Second of all, nobody have to conspire about it because George Washington already confirmed it. Nobody have to like guess or play games. George Washington said it was woolly-haired copper tone people when I got Moors.
Because we indigenous to all Earth. I feel like we indigenous to all Earth.
Right. Well, here go the thing too, though. I can't believe that Israel could possibly be a seed, but then again. It's biblical land over here too. You ever heard this the land of Timeri and this is biblical land?
No, not necessarily.
Well, I just put it
I heard
this way.
that this is Egypt.
It was eight. This is Egypt.
That's
This is
what I
Egypt,
heard.
Timeri, and when you go down into the Grand Canyon, you find out that there's more Egypt down there. They turned it into an Area 51. But down there on the wall, the Hamza, Arabic writing, and the stars.
Because we indigenous to Earth. That's
what I'm saying to you.
I'm
Because
listening.
the Moors was like the Freemasons, to where once you became a Moor, you had to walk to you, you had to handshake to you, to travel across the seas, to travel wherever you wanted. That's what the Moorship was like. But the Israelites was God's chosen people, and the Islams was the niggas that went against the Israelites. It's all written. But now the Vatican took it all back, and then the Romans came over here and killed our Christ, cut our giant trees down. That's why we got the flat top mountains in the Grand Canyon. They was big ass trees. They came over here, chopped everything down, and crucified Christ on the tree. But what you must understand is them same Romans make the government till this day. That's why they call it a municipality. It's a Roman municipality in every city and every capital. There's a Roman municipality or a town square, which is the exact 1-by-1 square that the Masons built that town from starting at. So I'm just saying that the Masons stole every piece of knowledge from the Moors, and then they stole our magic too. We was fighting these motherfuckers with magic.
But what came before the Moors? Where the hell did the Moors come from?
We the original man, bro.
What land?
We had to come from whatever the
From
Sumerians.
Africa, bro. That shit started from Africa.
Right, but when you think about, all right, look, think about how the nose is broken off the Sphinx, right? Shit like that only happened. It's like I feel like it was moved. That's my personal opinion. Because how you break a nose on something so big, but we did have giants. But it really just made me wonder how the nose broke. Where did it get moved or transferred from, or what came out of nowhere and knocked the nose off? Because that's weird. Now, they saying like when you go through Memphis,
What if it fell off? What if we didn't fucking put it up good enough?
It's broken off of a statue. It don't just fall off.
I'm just playing my moon and my Capricorn is just balanced.
All right. Think about this now. And then they say Memphis, Tennessee is Memphis, Egypt, technically. And they say that all on a biblical map, everything exists right here in America. Whether it be a Bethlehem, they say the Mississippi River is the true Nile, all of that.
What?
Yeah, it's called T. Mary. Look it up. It's called the biblical land of T. Mary. And it's saying that North America is T. Mary. And they're saying that they crucified. Put it this way, right? When God told Noah built the ark out of gopher wood, gopher wood only grows one place in the world.
That we know today.
I knew he was about to say that.
Because this shit, I'm with you.
Well, gopher wood only grows.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
It only grows in Florida.
Okay. Oh, only in Florida, in the whole entire
Noah's wood only grow in Florida.
Okay.
That's weird as shit, ain't it? But it's more examples just like that.
I'm rocking out. But when something else balances the scales,
all right,
I gotta question it.
So there's more pyramids in North America than anywhere else. So when they come here, enslave the people here, and put us on the dollar, why do you think it's a pyramid on the dollar? Not because it come from overseas. Because that's our shit. We making y'all work for y'all shit. We in y'all continent. We doing as the Romans over here.
Where's a pyramid in North America?
Bro, there's more pyramids. You can see them on the expressway going down 95.
That's in South America.
There's some of them in South Carolina. It's one in South Carolina, I think. It's a lot of them, bro. You can just Google where they are. Yeah, but they can just tell you there's more pyramids in North America than there is in anywhere else in the world.
I would say in South America.
No, Central got the Olmec temples and shit. But understand that there's another capital called the Maximor Empire that overlies Mexico and North America and Canada. So technically, you are the national once you're like a brown-skinned, woolly-haired person once you're here. But even like when you travel, they'll always show at the airports. They'll show like light-skinned Asians when technically there's dark-skinned Asians, or they'll show like when they show you Europeans, they'll always make sure you think Europeans are white, but technically there are. Like, we indigenous to everywhere in the world. There's Europeans that look like you, and you go to Europe, like, where are you from? I'm from Europe. No, but where are you from, though? You're brown skin. Ain't you from Africa somewhere? No, I'm from Europe. Well, where are your grandparents from? They from Europe, too. Well, where are their grandparents from? They from Europe, too. Because in the, what was it, 1500s, and before that, it was the Dark Ages. Now, if you ever learn history in school, they skip a whole area of time and call it the Dark Ages. Whole time in the Dark Ages, we running up in Rome, we running up in Europe, we running up in Britain, and we basically we taking over and we fucking all the women. So anytime a European got dark hair and dark eyes, that's because they come from the Moor lineage. Their lineage is more pure when they got red hair and blue eyes and sometimes blonde hair. Yes, but the Moors conquered and we enslaved them motherfuckers too. So they got the idea of enslavement, came over here to North America because Christopher Columbus went to the Moors to find the Americas. He went to the Moors. He couldn't find that shit by himself.
But what about Amerigo Vespucci?
He just was named after, bro. I don't know why that's like that. But they also say Morocco too is how it got named, and they say T Mary, and it was Team America, bro. I don't even. It's so many different philosophies.
Right.
That when you think it boils down to one, it never does. It never does. There's never one thing I'm gonna take and praise. All I do is hear it all and get a big picture. Yeah. That's all I do. I'm not telling you what I know, or I'm not telling you what's fact. I'm telling you what's all a possibility. Because at the end of the day, the Vatican redressed it all. It's still our magic. That's it. The Anunnaki came down. I mean, not the Anunnaki. The Nephilim. The Nephilim came down and mixed with us, bro. And they told Enoch all the astrology, all the witchcraft, all the spells. It's 613 things God wants you to do to walk perfectly, and they only give us 10 commandments. I'm telling you now, there's rules that can make you walk on water. There's rules that'll make you turn water into wine. It's just rules you follow. So what Christ did was Christ traveled the world from the time he was 13 to the time he was 32. Nobody knew where Christ was before he was 33. He just popped out of nowhere. But he was traveling the world becoming a witch, bro. I'm telling you now. He ascended master. He's an ascended master. He's a man. And Joseph, his dad, like shit. His dad, not God. Chop that. Ruin that. His dad is not God. Ain't no Christians in the Bible. And the word Bible not in the Bible. Chop the Bible, chop Christians, and still love Jesus. I swear to God on everything. Literally. I literally swear to God.
That's like saying, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's like saying a dictionary that we know today. When did it exist? It had to exist at some point. So these words that are established now didn't exist 2,000, 3,000 years that we know ago. So yeah, if Christian and Bible is not going to be in the Bible.
But how you figure it's right that somebody be with a Christian is when they telling you they did their research and found out it's the Hebrews that get salvation. It's the Hebrews Christ died for. It's the Hebrews. Then some motherfuckers going, a group of people.
But if that's correct,
going to claim they're the Hebrews in 1948 out of nowhere, and y'all white as shit. No. Now y'all the niggas that run Hollywood and take the gold. That's our gold.
That's not Hebrew though. That's a distraction.
No.
That's Lucifer. That's
okay.
Lucifer for sure.
They claimed it on a world level. First of all, Lucifer is an angel of light.
Yeah, and no. Because biblically, Lucifer.
Nigga, Lucifer is us right now, bro. Like Lucifer is us in the studio being enlightened. Like, all right, the devil, right? The devil don't really exist. Like, so there's a devil that they want to make exist, but all they do is praise themselves. But here we go, though. The serpent in the Bible is just the serpent.
It's not.
If you read Genesis,
metaphor. It's more so a metaphor.
But bro, we know it's reptilians. How we know if it wasn't a reptilian just chilling in the garden and walking up to Eve?
Yeah, we could say a reptilian, but that's still a metaphor. That's how it gets translated.
No, bro, time. The serpent was addressed back then, and the serpent is addressed today. Like the serpent is addressed today when we see the news reporter face.
When somebody say, "I want to clap some cheeks," what you think that mean, bro?
They want to get some ass.
Exactly. Now the shorty that we just seen at the store, you didn't see. I just seen her at the store. I was at her crib a couple months ago. The kids was playing Fortnite, and the young boy said, "I want to clap some cheeks." To him, that means I want to play Fortnite. I want to kill people. To us, that means we want to fuck. We had a whole argument, and I was telling her, I'm like, listen, it might not mean what you think it means. These young boys talk crazy, so their translation of something we might understand, it might be different. He said
in that case, there's no way to tell. Like,
no, I agree.
No, but no, I still agree. There's no way to tell too. Yeah, I'm not against that. There's no way to tell. But no, just in this breakdown, when you read Genesis, they not specifying that the serpent that talked to Eve is Lucifer or the devil or Satan.
Or even
they just saying the serpent talked to Eve.
It's a serpent, yeah.
Like all the snakes might have been popping.
What is a serpent metaphoric for?
But look though, I get what you're saying. But look. But they trying to put the guideline out there in the Torah. So you gotta understand that they're telling the story, but then like it has lies in it already. Because Eve wasn't the only woman. There was people before Adam and Eve. Just like in the United States, there was 18 presidents before George Washington. It was 18 whole fucking presidents, and most of them was black. So
but of the United States of America, like we
talked about how it's the United States and it's the United States of America. So was
George Washington the first official president of the United States of America, or was this 18 presidents before him that didn't fucking matter?
George, you know what? You just made me realize it.
Corporation that we know today.
So George Washington was the first president of the United States. But before that, there were 18 other presidents of the United States of America. Okay. But it wasn't called that because it was territory. Like this right here, we right now,
the same thing.
We in something right now by being in Philly, by being in the the Philly, by being in the East
jurisdiction.
Not jurisdiction. This is talking about the landmass.
Okay.
Of East Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. It's all called Lenapehoe King.
Okay, yeah.
Lenapehoe King was the Indian.
They call it the tri-state.
Now it's the tri-state.
See, they call it the tri-state. That's what I'm saying.
That's deep.
So what's the difference? Like, we translate in different shit. All right, I'm listening though.
But one is to keep things natural, and one is to keep things normal. Like they're with a normal, natural debate. Condoms are normal. Raw sex is natural.
You said.
But you can't act like the natural thing is the normal thing. You can't, because it's not the same. It's not normal. Like if I keep saying, yeah, we ain't Lenapehoe King. That's not normal. I can't write that on the mail and get my letter. Like they're not gonna know where to take it. I can't tell the pizza man like, yo, bring it to Lenapehoe King by Paris Street. They're not gonna be like, what? But pretty much though, like it's all about how you really choose to dress it. I mean, when you really got your heart involved in your religion and you really walking down the street like, yeah, I'm the power of Islam. Like, kill a nigga over it. Like, you drawn, bro. And then you got niggas that's like, all right, this is it. But it's like your life may pass you by because you sitting there reserving yourself for the return of your Hawashai or some shit. Mm-hmm. So you really got to like understand these messages because it's niggas that's like Freemasons and shit. And them niggas going to win every time. But they go back in a different crayon box now. See, now once you sell your soul, you get to go behind the curtains. But you never, you don't have to watch from the audience seat no more. You're behind the curtains. But you broke your promise with God. Or however that go.
Yeah.
Why you feel like you wouldn't go to masonry though?
Why I wouldn't go to masonry? Because I'm not that religious, but I'm on team Christ.
Yeah, fair.
It just makes the most sense to me. Even
what can save us from bro, you know how high tech racist white people are high tech. These niggas are smart, bro. Like the Ku Klux Klan has transformed into niggas who like white niggas who 25, who act just like niggas. You gotta really think about it. Like they know all our culture, they know how to get on our level, they know what beats us, we know what beat them. But it's kind of like they playing with a more of an upper hand than us. And like I really felt it when I felt them, like when them niggas was being racist to me on Fortnite, I felt that shit. Like I was like, oh, y'all really would try to do something if y'all was in front of me. Mm-hmm. Bro, I don't care if I felt like they was 23. I don't care if I felt like they was 29.
That's how God made the world, bro. That's why I said Lucifer, like it can be a best friend sitting next to you.
Yeah, but if they talking like that on Fortnite, all right, listen. If they talking like that on Fortnite, who's to say a group of them not supervisors in some high ass building and some high ass fucking
company? Who cares? That's a man.
But I'm saying the way that the playing field is set up, like the poor, like poverty is really our grounds. Like poverty is really our stance. Like.
I gotta side with Ye when he said slavery was an option because this poverty shit is really an
option too. It's another option, yeah. That's why I was like, yo, mom, I gotta fix the crib up. Like we could throw another fucking we could throw like more rooms in the back. Like, we could make this crib stretch over the backyard more and put a whole nother room here. But in your mind, you think a professional got to do it because you want it to be up to code. That way, if the professional made a mistake, you can report the code and sue them and get money back because we're in a commercial ass system.
Who owns America?
Nigga, who own Earth, bro?
Exactly. That's where we at. We ain't even worried about the petty shit. You feel me? We on those questions. We fuck this shit. We on those questions.
Okay, now check it out. If my mom owned everything from the ground down in this building, why won't her mentor say, "Son, let's dig out a deeper basement and have 2 stories going down"? It's the way we think, bro. Mm-hmm. We could have if a mansion got fucking 500 feet of square space. We could get 500 feet of fucking square space in our row homes. We thinking like we in jail. Mm-hmm. We can start digging our backyards down into a fucking. We could have storage space and put a backyard over it and steps going down. And I'm just saying, grow grass on top of that.
Fucking put a bunker in that shit.
Put a bunker in that shit, nigga. But we thinking so small because we worry about what the nigga up the street got, or why they got a car, but you stand on the corner, or why they, bro. Like I said, though, it's all how you dress it. Because, again, at the end of the day, it's this, right? All right. The Romans came over here, killed Christ, enslaved us while we over here. This is Africa. This is another.
So they came over to here.
To here. And they came over here, and this is another form of Africa. This is another form of Africa over here. When you get here...
Or Egypt, because they say Egypt is slavery.
Yeah, but when you get here, you would have seen the same thing. Like, all black people said, oh, yeah, my grandma said we are Native Americans. Why would we all have the same lie? We all are fucking Native Americans. Now listen, look at Scottie Pippen's face. That should just tell it all. When he's saying he all black. So understand that their resources was right here. They didn't have to go to Africa for 3 more months. Africa, from going to America to Africa takes 2.5 months.
So where did that come from? Why would
And
they
then
just
imagine trying to take food on a boat for 2 months for all them slaves. And they land and shit. You got to unchain them all to wash them all off every day. That really makes zero sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
We was already here looking like this.
I hear that.
I'm not trying to yell at you. I'm saying
no,
we
I hear
already
that.
was here, bro.
Mm-hmm. I hear that. But
why would you go across the ocean for the same thing?
Because we're not living in that time.
So they committed 1,000 murders, went over there and got 1,000 more niggas and brought them back to the 1,000 graves and said, "No, y'all work over."
That makes that makes sense. That's what we was told, and it does make sense.
It's called miseducation, nigga. Listen to Lauryn Hill, bro.
Okay, but now you come to America, you can see a percentage of this race, that race, this race, that race. You go to Africa, where they say they took people from, even to this day, you see a majority. You see the same skin color. You see the same.
But Africans don't like us, and they don't claim us.
Not us.
But they don't like us. They don't claim us, and they don't have no stories of them ever going missing. No, they don't have. That's part of what I'm saying.
I feel like that's a lie.
They don't have no stories of us ever going missing. They don't have no stories of white men. This is, bro. I'm not arguing my own argument. Mm-hmm. I'm arguing an argument that's made up already. I just heard people that feel the same way as me say these things. So it's not that I did a lot of fact checking, but I'm telling you now, Africans don't have a. Oh yeah, we lost some Israelites. Can we get them back? Oh, y'all took our people.
But I don't think Israel is in Africa necessarily. I think it's more so in the Middle East, like you could say Saudi, where Elijah Muhammad was fucking from, Saudi Arabia, some shit. I don't fucking know, but more sort of like the northeastern part of Africa.
Yeah. What about it?
I do. I think that's where humanity, or like most of this religion,
by Ethiopia, for sure.
Religion transpired from, and it was scattered and spread from.
So when we start talking about all the artifacts in Cairo, because that's not Egypt. They took the name Egypt. Egypt only means slavery. First of all the names we call all the parts of Africa ain't none of that shit what they call it. That's just what it's called over here. And it's not a translation. It's what we're naming it. And even Egypt just means slavery. Egypt, you can get into a dictionary, but I can outsource the dictionary by going into a KJV or a Bible dictionary. So Egypt meant slavery. So when I said we're going back in Egypt, we're going back in slavery as Israelites. But we could have originated in Ethiopia, they say. But now they're saying there's a possible Garden of Eden location in North America as well. North America just wasn't this big empty place, bro. Like, you gotta really think, where did black people come from, arrive from? And then you gotta think, if Africa say we not missing
Eden, I think
but
so.
Let me tell you about this. They said that most of the Nigerians are who turned into the Moroccans or the Moors. But the Moors basically, I'm saying Moor, M-O-O-R, but it's M-U-U-R as well. It's different ways of putting it as a Moor. But Moor mean black, Moor mean traveler, mean seller, mean a lot of things. Moor is not short for Moroccan, even though the Moroccans do wear the fez. You can call the Moroccans Moors if you want as well. But the term Moor that we have, it comes from the Africans gaining 360 degrees of knowledge. They drew star charts, they built, and building is a whole nother science. These were builders. So understand that these mathematicians also was masters of war. These niggas conquered Europe. They conquered Spain. All of this is called the Renaissance and the Dark Ages. When we went to Europe, the white people was crawling around.
Where does conquering anything come from, though?
It came from the Moors. So you gotta understand, we went to Europe and we taught them. They was walking around on 4 legs. They was doing some shit called they was quad pedaling around on their hands and feet, and they was shitting, and they had
what's wrong with
diseases. Well, they was all right. You gotta understand that the existence of Yaqub was confirmed. So with that being said,
who is Yaqub?
Yaqub is a mad scientist that had hydrocephalus. He had 2 brains, like he had a big ass head, and they said that some of his people came from Inner Earth, and some of his people was a Mongolian race. And then he basically came out black or whatever, but he had 2 fucking brains.
But the question is, where did it start at?
All right, you ever hear of Agartha? Inner Earth. Admiral Richard E. Byrd, he flew down in the 1930s. He flew down into the Earth from the North Pole.
And you believe that?
Well, yeah, it's You gotta realize Hitler probably fled down there because he said he seen swastika flags down there. But Admiral Richard E. Byrd, bro, the North Pole is a hole. Why do you think the Aurora Borealis shines out of the top of the Earth? There has to be a hole in it, or else where else would green light shine from? Out of a mountain? But it's off limits as well. And if you go on Google Earth, they cover it up with clouds. But allegedly, there's a hole and there's an opening.
But we gotta keep digging. Why is it covered by clouds? Who the fuck is Google Earth?
NASA's putting on a fraud because they're covering up shit when you go to zoom out.
Okay, so what does the facts say? You know, like how do we dig?
The facts are rewritten in miseducation, so we have to determine the facts off of big pictures and feelings and what give you the primal instinct. All right, by you being a Moor, you're naturally everything a white man will ever go do in the Mason joint, like. You are literally building spiritual magic up on your life. They got to go practically learn that shit. And then they got to keep it as a secret. And bro, if you kill a Mason, they will come back. They will bring these niggas back to life in the temple.
Damn.
Did you know that? Let me show you this shit real quick. Let me just show you. Because these niggas got immortality. But like I said, they not winning with God, though. Once you go there, that's a wrap. This nigga said, I will take your life if you don't give me the Masonic secrets. Hold on, Masonic. Initiation. No, I gotta put hidden camera. Because I gotta tell you how real this shit is. Like that, I'm creating myself as a fake Mason, bro, just so I can know these things. But in this play, somebody got a hidden camera on their button or something, bro. And
okay, so it got okay.
And he said he not giving the secrets of Masonry up. And then once that happened. If everything was cool when he came back to the lodge, poof, brought that nigga back to life. Go ahead, die for us, bro. Just come back. We got you. Like, yeah. I will never be one of these niggas, bro. It's the initiation ritual, I think.
And so this stuff been going on for so long.
No, just the 1600s, 1500s. When George Washington got here. George Washington started this and stole everything from us.
Okay, so when I see these things like hidden cameras, how the fuck do you get a hidden camera in?
Bro, listen, man. Somebody didn't give a fuck. I don't know what happened. I just know we not supposed to be seeing this right now. I mean, yo, maybe they did put it out there so we think this, but man, that's a whole nother twist, bro. Yeah. You turning every twist because I don't think you need to.
I'm looking at both sides of the coin, whatever outweighs.
All right, let's look at that then.
On my Libra scale, then.
All right, okay, let's look at that now. If the Masons are allowing this video to exist,
because how did they get this far?
They would know exactly who recorded this, because each of these Masons are all sober at the time, and they all know who's standing right there. So. Therefore, if anybody reported it or knew any of these guys, or maybe it's so old, maybe the person could have died. I don't know, bro. But all I do know is they own this video of this out because it's in the privacy of their own lodge. Oh, wait. He got slain because he wouldn't give up the secrets of the Master Mason. There it is.
Well known for my determination of character. What I undertake, and I choose. Give me the secrets of a Master Mason instantly, or I will take your life. I will not. What? Still persist? Then die.
All right, he did.
He fake dead.
I know he fake dead, nigga. But he's going through the initiation ritual. That if he do go die for it, they're gonna bring him back to life. Check him out. So we gotta have faith that we live forever in what we believe in, because that shit brings me back to life. Them niggas playing with that shit. All right. No, that was different because he said we're gonna give him a decent burial. So if we're gonna give him a burial, what we bringing him back to life for? So do you get to keep your same life, or did he bring you back as another nigga? That'd be the real question. Do you come back Jalil Burke, or they like, all right, look, we giving you some witness protection shit. Go to California, you this nigga now. He existed the whole time. You a blood. You can go to college. You gonna live it up. Boom.
All right. So in terms of this, made me think of Jesus Christ. If that nigga really died, then what the fuck happened? Like,
bro, just know life is a joke,
What
bro. Like,
rituals are we
life ain't what you think it is. Do you know the moment you die, they gonna fill you up with chemicals? You know that they're gonna fill you up with embalming fluid.
I'm not worried about that. A lot of niggas is scared to die. That's the
No, I'm saying
problem.
you an electrical system, bro. Like something could probably tap you and get you back online. Like nigga, a fucking earthworm will probably give you electric and shit and just fuck you up and bring you, or the lightning might hit the dirt while you still buried. If they don't put embalming fluid on you, you might turn into a zombie.
But I believe when my spirit is called, it's called. It's nothing. No,
That's true too, but
nothing.
nigga, this right here could still be here. And understand that the way that magic work, you could take a doll baby and make the doll baby have life with witchcraft. So you're that.
Is it life though?
Well, yes. Well, understand
Okay.
it's called a golem, right? A
Okay.
golem is the moment you put Elohim into a figure. So Elohim is arm, leg, arm, head, like Allah. So the moment you give some shit 2 legs and 2 arms, it can move now. It's just not moving. Like if I go get a teddy bear out of the other room, that's a golem. That's an Elohim. And you can put life into it. I could say, hey, I'm a teddy bear. I can make it move and shit. Or I could do witchcraft on it and have it come see you tonight. But that's the thing. This body is wired to move and speak. So if you die,
What channel do Elohim?
huh?
Do what channel? Like do Elohim?
Elohim is the figure. Elohim is the God body.
Yeah, because that's what I.
Because they say God body look like this too. 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. They say they allegedly God body look like this. So yeah. So basically, when you turn into a goat, when you turn back into like all flesh and no consciousness anymore, your body's still in the golem shape with a working skeleton, bro. That's basically saying if the right thing can Frankenstein you into a Frankenstein position, it will work.
That's a good way to
But
put
once
it.
somebody come put that fucking embalming fluid in you, bro, it's a wrap. You're dead. Like your flesh is dead. Once they come put that embalming fluid
Yeah,
in you,
because I don't
it's
believe in
a wrap.
flesh too much. I think that's what I'm kind of.
But it's all water, and once it can conduct electricity, it's live. You 80% water, and your dead body is too. So if they don't get the spirit about you, if they don't put some kind of alcohol is a spirit, and wet or embalming fluid is a strong ass spirit. Bro, you ever smell embalming fluid? People smoke wet and it's flammable. That should tell you enough right there. That bro, that shit is strong. That shit's stronger than alcohol or gas.
But what ritual is they performing? Like, where do they get this from?
I don't know, but I know they all walking around them clockwise. They singing a hymn. They all walking around him, and they about to raise him from the dead. Whoa. Fuck they mean below above. Alright, let me say this too. Things that rhyme are spells, bro. When you take shrooms, sometimes you might start rhyming by accident because you're on a mushroom trip. And what that means is like a lot of witchcraft spells actually rhyme.
Somebody said, "Can you please stop speaking?"
Yeah, but a lot of times like witchcraft and shit, it rhymes. Like the spells rhyme. So when you rhyme and spit a rap, you actually casting the spell. You see how they singing, but that hymn is like, yo, like they're literally singing hymns about. They're not gonna tell you, yeah, y'all niggas singing hymns of hip hop. They're not gonna let you know, but we're singing hymns when we sing hip hop. All that Hiram shit they talking is Egyptian. Egyptology.
I gotta take a piss.
I'm pausing. Yeah. Can you please stop speaking? Somebody got mad. I would have wanted them to come on live and say stop speaking. Get on camera and tell me.
body cannot be so raised. Owing to this advanced state of decomposition.
You don't see his time as money till it's yo minutes.
I had a couple bitches said that they want to hear me pee on the phone, and bitches want to see me pee in public. I don't know. That was weird.
That was weird. But I mean, bitches be listening. Yo.
I don't know what that's about though. That's random, but it's like, why you want to hear me pee on the phone? That's what when I was
They
in high
probably
school.
think they could determine something off the way the stream sound or something. I don't know.
It's like, bitch, what if I had a sip to drink?
I don't like how my stream be sounding. I be peeing on the wall and talk. I know bitches be listening.
I sit, so I don't know if they can hear anything.
I'm crying. So all right. Pretty much, all this is just to say, you said you want the multiples. Yeah, I mean, you just got to determine what persuasion they come in under in polygyny, because you have two options or two ways to go. I mean, honestly, unless you want to take the rebel route, and the rebel route comes with no rules. So when they start trying to introduce polyamory, polyandria, then now you're stuck. Well, that's for me.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to be drunker and drunker.
No, we flowing, bro.
All right,
This
that's
shit
it for
about
me.
it. All right,
That's it
all
for
right.
me.
I respect that.
Because I like to be able to judge what I can hear.
I
I told you we
respect
got pitch problems.
Bro, I don't think I have any big problem, but we'll find out.
No, I'm saying we got pitch problems in the dial. But they bring the nigga back to life.
Cause I'm old school, I can deal with that shit. I can just move it over.
My hop on. So
We ain't have shortcuts and shit. We just
this. There's a handshake that they trying to announce right here. Where was it? But the handshake. All right.
So-
Look. See the handshake. So that's a certain grip. But then the other grips is.
when was this established though?
Shit, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can research that shit, but
I don't know a lot of stuff, and I'm
Mhm.
going to always admit what I don't know.
Mhm.
See, look, so that's where all the handshakes supposed to connect. Hand to hand, shoulder to shoulder, face to face, knee to knee, and foot to foot. That's wild. We never have to touch faces shaking hands, bro. If it happened a little bit by accident, like on the side, all right. But these niggas face, head, shoulder on shoulder. That's how you shake your son's hand, nigga. Get in there. Them niggas got in there. Did you see that shit?
I mean,
This
you were
handshake.
getting it's initiation though, so it's almost
Right.
like you
Giving energy to somebody.
Yeah,
That's wild. That's wild to me. That's crazy work. That's crazy. These niggas' faces is touching on the cheek. Then not only is they shaking hands right here, but hand on the shoulder, touching at the knees and touching at the feet. Y'all niggas gay. And then you gotta go there and just do this with random white men that's gonna initiate. Yeah, I'm cool. I mean, again though, like that'd be closer than any of my homies are with me. Why'd I want to go meet some white men at the temple and be closer to him than I'll ever be to you? Like, no, my nigga at home, that's my nigga. His face be bleeding, so we good. We good off all that.
Yeah.
Them niggas touch legs. What you trying to get inside of him? What's up?
Trying to spoon and shit. But I mean, at our age, I don't really take stuff as like gay shit.
But they emotional on each other. Like Masons are emotional upon each other. They really like I'll die for my brother type shit.
Because what if God never, or what if the creator never made a woman or some type shit like that? Like if we believe that man is the first creation.
Man is really supposed to just be on some woman my companion shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if God never made that situation, how could we know what intimacy really is between man and man? Like I'm not gay. I don't think I'm gay, but fuck it. Between man and woman, like that's a distinct difference.
Okay.
It's a distinct ass difference. So I get what you're saying, but I don't take his shit as gay shit. I just take shit as like if that's
It's
what
a
the
bonding ritual.
yeah.
But on some hood nigga shit, that's some gay shit. Cause why we need a bonding ritual? We already tight, nigga. Like how much more tighter?
I don't know. It's something behind it. That's why I want to question it and understand more because I don't know.
I would never be one of these motherfuckers. It's almost like though, like if all your friends become Masons, that's different. Because it's like now you got somebody to go through it with.
So think of Jesus. We talking about the story of Jesus. You're like, he never fucked a bitch, bro. He never fucked a bitch.
Yeah, they say Jesus got a lineage after him, bro. You never know.
That's what they say he got a sister.
They say he got kids, though.
Yeah.
But then they say they don't want you to think Jesus got kids. It's deep,
bro.
I
don't think so. I don't believe so.
I think if Jesus did have kids, though, like I think they wouldn't be no different than like regular niggas.
Why would he have no kids, though? I mean, why would he have kids? I don't know.
They say Jesus was married to somebody named Mary Magdalene.
That's supposed to be his mom.
Who they? No, they said Jesus married to Mary. Hold on.
I did hear like different things. I
heard too many different things, and I've also heard Jesus never existed. But they said they got Jesus' blood on the cloth at the Vatican. So like that's why I'm like, you can get so many official wrong sources. Mm-hmm. It's just like, we're just going to, because I know in astrology, right? When you know something is a masculine force to know. But when you believe something, it's a feminine emotional force. You're putting your hopes and beliefs on it. Belief and knowing is not the same thing. So if you believe in God, how the fuck you supposed to know God? Now, I can know God. But if you believe in Jesus, I know Jesus. I don't have to believe in him because I know the concept. I know what he based on. I know how he halfway exists, halfway don't. I know I got to believe in him to make him exist, or else he don't exist for years. It's just like,
I think everybody know God. I think everybody know the creator. I want like name him God because people split God into religion. But I feel like the creator is synonymous to God. What to anybody can identify as God.
Right, God the creator to you.
Yeah, God the creator.
Ain't no way out of that.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, my name is Muslim. I believe in Christ. It's a different name, but I do align with most Muslim belief that there is one fucking creator. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, whatever I believe in Christ, that don't have nothing to do with shit. I still believe that there is one ultimate source, period. Mm. So that's my thing. That's why I mentioned my name is Arabic, whatever, because I do believe there's one source. And I follow Christ, but I'm not the biggest.
We live in Philly. We live in Philly where being Muslim will get your ass saved, especially in jail, nigga. So at the end of the day, it's just like in Rome do as the Romans. Like, People can't approach me with the nonsense. Like I just know what I know, but I do know when you're done with the woman, they want a basis, and when you about to have kids, you need a basis. So I need to raise Hebrew kids.
Like what the fuck? Yeah,
I wouldn't mind being Muslim. I wouldn't mind being Muslim if I could still raise Hebrew kids, because I wouldn't raise Muslim kids. I like the fact that we can get garbed up and wrapped up and covered up. That's cool, but and then again, I'm not cutting all my ankles off my pants. I'm rocking my ankles. I don't believe demons is getting on my ankles. And I know too many niggas with high waters that's Muslim that still got fucked up life.
That's why I say that this type of religion stuff was transferred to this land. I don't think it was already in this land. It had to be transferred from somewhere else.
But it's just like being Muslim just help you be spiritually clean and clean. If I'm already spiritually clean and problem, it's like I would sacrifice something for some shit that a Muslim do. It's like if they do salat, then I already be praying, or I already be doing whatever. Or if it's like a hoodoo June, I already wash my hands and shit. Or if it's just like you deal with people a certain way, I already deal with people a certain way. So it's like I kind of carved out everything a Muslim got. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you again. Everything a Moor do, you would naturally do it.
I think that's mom. Or that's the kid.
Yeah, that's her. Everything a Muslim do, you would naturally do it as, not a Muslim. Everything a Moor do, you would naturally do it as a black man. Everything a Freemason do, you would naturally do it as a black man. Some Freemasons never get to do magic, or probably never do magic, or never heard that they do magic. At the same time, they probably got niggas that meet at the lodge, do magic in the lodge, and they still away from everybody else while they in there congregating about a football game or whatever. There's so much levels of camaraderie there that there's levels to it. Mm-hmm. So everybody gets scared before level 3 and don't go no higher than level 3. And once you go past level 3, you gotta go to 33. It's like 1, 2, 3, 33. That's how it go with them. You never hear of a 7th degree Mason or 11th degree. You have a 33rd degree Mason, a 32nd degree Mason, or a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. You never hear about nothing but 1, 2, 3, 32, and 33. Then they got like 100 degrees or 100, some stupid shit. And it's just like, at that point, you're trying to become something that can walk up out the matrix. And that's fine. Because the CIA got blueprints on how to walk through walls and how to phase through walls. You live in a supernatural world. Mm-hmm. We are just brought down to something called Hilux, where we just think everything is everyday life.
It's
and
3D.
There's no magic. Yeah, 3-dimensional shit.
Yeah,
I believe completely in magic. I just ain't touching on that. When I get magic, I'm Hadouken niggas outside. All that shit, bro. Like, I'm a rob.
I believe in my psychic. I believe it. I got psychic.
I'm gonna rob the bank with a Kaioken, nigga. And a Destructo disc. What you talking about? I need everything in here. But at that point of ascension, you don't even need money anymore. You should feel so good in your skin. Everything should feel like paradise. You should just be able to close your eyes and see it. And that's another thing they got. So they got, all right. So this shit is called light. Light is the phenomena because we're in light. Right now we in light. I see you. You see me. We see the computer screen. That's all light. When you close your eyes at night and dream that you're on the beach, you're creating light in your brain. You cut the lights out.
How am I creating it though?
All right. So when you cut the light out in your room and lay down, and you just imagine you in paradise on the beach.
It's not already there.
The sun's shining there. But I'm saying though, you're creating it in your brain. Your brain reflecting light to your vision, to your inner visions and your imagination. And you gotta wonder how that's happening. And that's because we have light in our brain. You can close your.
What is light?
Light is any situation that's like lit like this, where you can visually see.
So we got light in our brain.
We got light in our brain, meaning that light is the biggest phenomenon here. Because light is fire.
What did God say? Let
well,
there
God
be
is light.
Light.
Yeah. So God is the most light. That's why people say God is Aries or the I am. Because Aries is a fire sign. And then they say God is the power of Leo, or religion is the power of Sagittarius. These are all fire signs.
So 15 degrees is crazy.
Yeah. And fire deals with authority. If I got the fire, I got the power now. It's like I got the gun now. I got the weapon now. Fire is a weapon. But visuals is a weapon. Like I said, it's a Machiavellian principle just to see something. Like you might take the bad 10 over the good 3. Just because it's something the way something look. So like visuals and light is like the phenomena here. So Masons, they go crazy over light. So they even call the G jump, they call that a light. Like they say, we like you. Come down to the lodge. You got a lot of light. They passing the term light around. You feel what I'm saying? But light is just to say you're a form of power. To where if you don't have that high frequency, you can't obtain that much light. Hello, mother. Did you wipe? Don't go down. Don't go down yet.
Hey, where you going, girl? Where you going?
Let me see. Come in the bathroom real quick, mom. I wasn't trying to jump on you last night over that food stuff.
Did he just speak to me?
Yeah, he said.
Hi. I didn't want to not be rude. How you doing, young man?
Another day, another dollar.
You ain't never lied. Y'all enjoy y'all music.
Oh yeah, it's going through the roof.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Maybe I'll get my new house one.
We need to get you a new roof after this.
Because we're going to be going through it.
You hear what I just said? Maybe I'll get me a new house. You ain't hear what I said.
Oh, yeah, I
New
heard
house
it.
already got the new roof on it, right?
You don't even know.
Get out the
Ain't
hood.
nothing
man.
wrong with dreaming.
It's not a
When you
dream.
dream, you might as well stop living.
Let's get it.
So, all right, so we pulled up Logic back up. All right, so with light in your brain when you go to sleep.
All right, so imagine you go in your crib after a long day of work and you just going right to bed. So you cut your light off, get right in the bed. You close your eyes and you like your dreams start kicking in too fast, and it's already daytime in your dream. Where that light coming from? It's daytime in your dream. Why you not dreaming in the dark? That's light in your brain. I'm just saying, like,
I have an explanation, but I don't.
yes, that's the
I
light of
want to
your
hear your
spirit.
explanation.
Because that's the light of your spirit. That when your spirit leave your
I
body,
believe
that's
we
void and
never,
dark.
ever even go to like what we call sleep, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like what we call sleep, is it? What the fuck is it really called? Because we
All right.
never die.
When
We
you really
never
go into that.
What the
Yes.
fuck is that?
All right,
What
shit,
is that?
that shit is a
Because
collective.
give me a handshake. You give me a handshake now. If you was asleep, you
Uh-huh.
wouldn't give me. What is that called?
All right, so you talking about my conscious awakening being on.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
So it's sitting in the meat shell, but it's like it's out when we awake, but it gets exhausted and it goes back
So are
in.
you dead?
You're not dead because you never come offline. Your heart never come offline.
So what is
So
it
your body
called?
can't rot. Your body can't rot in order to put you in like
So we
like a what's that phase? The necro shit. You can't go into that because you're not gonna physically die. But it's like when you retract, when this is resting, they say every night your body.
I don't know.
Hold
I
on,
gotta
hold
stop
on.
you.
You gotta listen to me. They say every night your spirit leave your body. It's called astral projection, right? Now, some people can consciously astral project, but us, we unconsciously astral project. So that's why you don't remember a lot of your dreams, because you don't remember where you went in the universe. That's
I
number
remember
one.
my dream. My dreams be crazy.
All right, so listen. So now check it out. When you, all right, if you ever heard of something called astral projection, I can leave my body during a nap or during sleep, and I can come to your apartment, tell you what's in one of your drawers. Then when I see you again, bro, you got the old ass Rough Rider condoms. Fuck out of here. How you know that, bro? I know you got two and one of them is open. I could look in people's drawers. I could look in people's house, look in people's closets from right here.
Have you been there before or no?
And had never been there before. And this is called astral projection. Now, this is a real thing. Witches use it all the time. Or people call it traveling. And Masons call themselves travelers. So this is a real science. Now, the CIA does it with people called remote viewing. Now, remote viewing means if I tell you I got a pen in my pocket, guess the color. The color you guess being accurate would be remote viewing. And you can sharpen it up. So you never really get good at gambling. You get good at remote viewing. Yeah.
All right, I'm listening.
Astral projection is when you can meditate your body to go to sleep without your brain going to sleep. And then now you can shift your consciousness out of yourself.
What is sleep?
Your body do it on its own. You don't never got to sleep. So like, all right, it's a boy named Paul Santisi, right? He trains people to go into astral projections. He's an astral projection
That's what I'm
coach.
saying. Do we really
The
sleep?
nigga
We never turn
astral
off.
you keep
We
sending me to
never
YouTube,
turn
and I keep
off
trying to go to Pro Tools.
until we leave.
All right, Santisi,
Uh-huh.
fucking hold on, it's on YouTube. Yeah,
Because when you take a nap, is that sleep?
Santisi.
Somebody didn't say I was asleep. They said I took a nap. Like, what the fuck is the difference?
Well,
What
it's two different. It's different
what is
sleeps.
that
It's
called?
different. It's different levels of sleep. So, hold on.
I need to
Santisi.
I sprayed the lights on too.
You Gucci, bro. Santisi. I think his name Paul Santisi. I ain't watching him since. Paul Santisi. And he meditation. Yeah, meditations. All right. He's an astral projection coach. So that's the roll technique. You can roll about your body. Mind silence, going into stillness. So what I learned from Paul Santisi like 12 years ago was, he said later until you could feel one of your limbs start to itch. That's your body testing your brain to see if you sleep. Your body will try to make your leg itch. Don't scratch it. Just let it itch. Then your body like, all right, the nigga sleep. Then your whole body gonna start going numb. Once your whole body go numb, you got like one try tonight to just sit up out your body and go explore. But they say you left it empty. It's so many different things about traveling, bro, because they say you leave your body empty for other spirits, but there's a tethering line. All astral projectors talk about it. It's a silver cord that draws you back to your body. Now I set up on my body this much, saw the blanket, and I was like, nope, because I knew it was mirrors right there. It was a mirror in the mirror. I was like, I don't want to.
Farthest.
Yeah, I had a green blanket over my face in my sleep. I set up out it, and the more I set up out it, I started to hear something loud, like a jet engine, but my heart was racing. So I'm like, oh no, I can hear the inside of the air conditioner. What the fuck? And as I'm coming up out, I said, yo, that's the green blanket. I can see the sunlight through the blanket and everything. I was like, man, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at this blanket. I'm like, I know that the mirrors is right there. I don't want to scare myself into seeing whatever my spirit is in the mirror. I don't want to see it. So I just said, I know it's real now. Went back in my body. Swear to God, it's from my dead father.
I believe you. That happened to me multiple times.
Yeah, but whenever you in sleep, all right. So look, whenever you
paralysis,
go in, heard of that? Paralysis is just all right. Now you want to watch Seven Bomar, bro? He on some shit. All right,
no, I'm hearing you though.
So listen, this boy right here, he read every religious book when he was in jail, and he came out and started a sovereignty company and moved. He from Atlanta. He came out and started a sovereignty company when he moved to Costa Rica. This boy right here. The dark truth about Christianity exposed.
Look at this.
He a Libra too. But
here's where it's gonna throw a lot of
this boy, he said sleep paralysis is the cockpit for all spiritual control. So it happened right here on this floor when I left Janae. I was eating a whole bunch of Oreos, and Coco activate the third eye crazy too. I was eating a whole bunch of Oreos, right? Went to sleep. Bro, I went right to sleep paralysis. I said, show me Janae. I seen her sucking dick, bro. On God.
Damn.
She's sucking dick and everything looked red, like a red filter screen, right? So I'm like, wow, like she's struggling real hard. Like, you know what I mean? No Diddy, the boy me small. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, it's not something I can make up in my mind. He had a lowercase T tattoo right here. I had Janae blocked on everything. I went in the email. I said, damn, you out here sucking struggle dick already? Well, anyway, I told you I was psychic. Same night. So then she said, I got to meet up with you, give you your paperwork on 40th Street. She met up with me on 40th Street. She was like, all right, I ain't going to lie. You is psychic. I didn't think that shit was real. And yes, I was giving head when that happened. How'd you know that? And then I was like, well, you know, I told you about the astral projection thing. Only I didn't move. I just called what I wanted to see. And then I was telling her, I was like, yeah, but it was painful to be there. It felt like I was getting burnt to be there. No, that wasn't that time. I said everything was red. Yeah, I said everything was red that I could see. She said, that's weird. The moon was red that night. So I had my ex-wife confess I was correct about seeing her move on. And then here was the thing, right? She tried to lie and say it was her ex in the military when I know it was the nigga that took her virginity around the corner from where we was at in Winfield. But the thing is, right, because like I'm like that lowercase T on boy's stomach was a gel tag. I don't care what nobody say. And the nigga name was Tyreek. But then her ex Tony that went to the military, he basically came in her life and really initiated her.
She like tease, I guess.
Right. She came in her she came
all that type of shit.
He came in her life and initiated her breakup because she had this thing for her ex where she just always gotta check, see what he doing, make sure he's not doing better and nothing. Then he in the military getting all husky. She like, all right, I'm gonna go step out with him. Left her phone there. I seen that. That don't got nothing to do with the psychic shit. Back to the psychic shit. I leave. I break up right there. And then about a week later, I was just like walking around 69th Street, eating Oreos and milk outside with some super depressed shit. Like I lived here, but I was walking around on 69th Street. When I got back here that night, I took it down, I laid down, and I started waking up in the middle of the night a little bit, like close to like 12 or 1 or something. Like I started waking up later or something like that, or I would sleep all day the next day. But once I got in sleep paralysis, I said, show me Janae. To whatever I said.
You tobacco? Tobacco? You said it's wacky.
No, I say the spice is never nice. Because tobacco is like, it put me into nicotine shock. And when I get that, I'm liable to feel nauseous, go to sleep, go try some on the toilet, try to bust a crazy grub. Now, if it's some serious gas and a nigga got it in the backwood, I'll try to hit the L in the beginning. If I end up with nicotine shock, it's usually a lot of gas hitting me at the same time, and I don't mind. But that could also be very overwhelming as well.
I feel you. I was about to say one puff, but no. I mean, do your thing. I do rotation. You see, I do my levels. Like I said, this actually, bro, this shit was supposed to last me till tomorrow, but we going to fucking kill this shit today.
You know,
I'm gonna kill it
because you gotta realize, right?
I
don't like to be this. I don't like to be this weight. So in order for me to be drinking, I have to be a certain weight.
Oh, I don't know where. Oh, here you go, right here. Yeah. This is my last bud. You can roll that shit up.
In order for me to, I still got this. I still got this for when we start recording.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I'm trying to stay focused.
I thought you finished that joint.
Bro, if I start drinking and shit, I start sounding different and all that. Like, I want to kind of capture the same shit.
You gotta find your levels, man. That's what it is.
We got the right level. All right. So what's this?
Them levels, man.
I'm
I'm good till like 10 o'clock.
Community beautiful, but I've been raging on this mic for years now. I don't mean to tear it down. I just had to gesture that I don't fear clowns. But what I write really potent paper smoke. Not drop, nobody notice. But I sound like greatest hits.
Yeah, that's annoying, but that's something I'm used to in Pro Tools, so I just move it over or whatever. But
display of.
Green, just start getting
And we shut down Logic. We did it twice.
But I've been raging.
You think it's gonna do it again if we record now?
No, I don't. I think we fixed it. The second thing we tried to fix didn't fix, but the first thing just it got fixed so fast you don't even remember it. This is noise gate compressor. I take that. All right.
Let's do another, John. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't feeling this?
I'm feeling it.
Let me knock these out the way real quick because I'm still feeling it.
You still feeling it?
Yeah, just go ahead, hit record, and we going right on.
Because where those takes that you already recorded at? You deleted them or no?
I didn't want that because that just got bad energy on me. I just feel like
We're gonna piece these Jones up though, cause
it's ready. Let's go.
All right, let me see. Record.
I noticed like the assistance I'm asking for E, that nigga trying to act like he not trying. He acting goofy. He be having his moment.
He probably got stuff going
When
on.
the nigga give you speakers
As we
like
get
that,
wiser,
when the speakers give you stuff, when the niggas give you speakers like this, it's like, thank you, bro. I see you don't want to be a social friend, but you're definitely a material friend. When it comes time to give gifts, got you. But yeah, no, like conscious.
it's our languages. We all got languages.
Yeah, conscious friends are very. You know what I mean.